On that island 30 years ago, the climactic battle was fought. On its shores lay ruins. The ruins of people who lived there for millennia. For thousands of years, this place, Polyocne, competed with the younger Troy, which lay across the waters. For dozens of generations, humans struggled here, until competition and an earthquake drove the people from this place. 1,000 years later, the Bronze Age collapse would repeat this to dozens of other human nations and their myriad peoples.
This island was initially garrisoned by a coalition of Greek, UK, French, and Italian forces. It was then attacked in the main wave of Turkish advances and landings. Small pockets of resistance held out, and fighting had stagnated. Our forces attempted to counterattack. But that was until the Russians massed what remaining Mediterranean assets they had, and also landed here. A three-way battle is still in progress. We have many pockets of units still isolated amidst the chaos of this three-way fight.
When that wave of climate disaster in 1100 BC hit, the Shang dynasty fell. The Zhou dynasty, who rose after them, founded by the mythical king Wen. To cope, the myth of the Mandate of Heaven was created, to justify the usurpation of divine rule in light of that suffering and chaos. These words were not meant just for Wen, but all leaders, all Zhou leaders who would follow. Do not let greed and corruption take seed in times of plenty, for when the bad times come, you will doom all under you to anguish by your ills. Do not betray the power you hold, or your removal is justified.
This is a desperate last move for all of us. The Russians direly need a victory as their Ukrainian advance is bogged down. They need a win to justify their losses. They want to take this island and use it as a bargaining chip for control, and to reopen the Dardanelles when this war is over. To keep any Allied ships from reaching the Black Sea and jeopardizing their amphibious southern push into Ukraine. The Turkish are no better. We helped block their advance into Syria. Their initial landings on the islands in the Aegean we have disrupted or removed. This is their last push to hold on to some kind of excuse for the blood they spilled. Erdogan is just as desperate to pry some victory from all this.
That nostalgic time Ember One longed for, that time of plenty and peace in the 90s. Is it right to hate those whose hubris was born of that peace? Is it right to hate those who lost the taste and will to fight? All that hope, even if born of blissful ignorance, is it right to rip it all away? War is such a terrible thing. It seems only sad to say, yes, we must return to the drawing of blades, after the dream of a lasting peace is woken with the trumpets of battle. Sadly, evil men will still arise, and for Ember One it was a time of revenge. For those lost, and for the loss of that beautiful dream. If only it had been a better world.
I will be blunt. UN MOSAF is exhausted. Between our initial deployments to Syria, our efforts in Africa and Southeast Asia, our Aegean landings and the losses we took last time, we only have one big fight left in us. Public approval is good, but resources are low, and we want to avoid further escalation. We need to stagnate and rob a victory from both the Turkish and Russian forces. If we can do that here, do that now, we can maybe earn some respite. Stall out and force both to the negotiating table. Our carriers in the Mediterranean cannot provide absolute air cover due to the high demand placed on them. Keep this in mind.
In the end, the cycles remain the same, though now the world's undoing was squarely founded in human pollution and disrespect for those cycles. How much we would suffer, how much we would survive. Neither could be blamed on the Mandate's gods. Only humans could decide their fate now.
Amber March, with the losses from the last operation, you will not be acting in conjunction with the main Tyrannus units. You are hereby designated as an independent unit. You will be landed separately. As our main force lands and pushes back along the west side of the island, you will attack east. You have one primary objective: penetrate across the enemy's lines of attack and defense, link up with our surviving forces, flank their rear defensive line, find and destroy the enemy's HQ fortified in the mountains. All Allied units will resupply and rearm you as possible.
Yes, in the end, on that island 30 years ago, spinning wheels of the windmills, spinning gun barrels, the spinning cycles of this world, the geopolitics and mediopolitics, weather, war, men, and power, all would come to their edge. The humanoid combat machine as the Axis Mundi.
Oh, Amber March, one last thing. Our intel has confirmed. They are here.
Right to Amber 3, I'm clearing the hell. Breaking to support right flank, let's do this. Amber 1 to Lodestone. Arrival at Papa 1 Foxtrot, waypoint Charlie, over.
Lodestone to Amber March, received, out.
Walking ATGMs. A3, I'm seeing a lot of light armor. Watch the crossfire. Mercs are already dismounted over here. The French are being pressed hard. Watch your head, the Sams just nailed something. So many damn EMPs. You can say that again. Amber March to Force Durandal, 6 vehicles disabled, repositioning. I'm descending the hill towards Aya Marina Road. Watch your fire, over.
Hold the rundown to Amber March. We see you, Amber 1. Out.
Amber 1, enemy right flank collapsing. Sweeping north across Petrovsk and Dallas Road. Not at Amber 3. Support the eastern gate checkpoint. They're still under heavy attack. Amber March to Force Durandal. Enemy attack is faltering. Do you have the requested supplies available for us to push to Papa 2 India? Over.
Force the rundown to Amber March. We already tried to reduce the UN Massive Command. This. Merde. Envoyez l'équipe Bravo 2 en support à leur position immédiatement.
Moving to eastern checkpoint.
Force the rundown to Amber March. We lost all arms and their supplies railroad shutting last night. Repeat. Negative on supply. Over.
Amber March to Durandal. You lost everything?
Yes.
Fuck. Supporting eastern gate checkpoint. What do we do now? Amber March to Durandal Commander. We will finish repelling the attack and are proceeding. Await direct support from Apollo Beachhead. Over. Amber 3, change of plans. We're pressing the attack. Finish off these mech inf and we keep moving. I need to kill these fucking BMPs. I'm not letting this whole op go to shit now. Broken the attack on eastern gate checkpoint. Finishing off the infantry now. Regroup at the original waypoint Delta when you're ready. Fuck, we need those supplies or else there's no way in hell we're completing this thing. I don't think I need to worry about running out of ammo. Why is that? My ammo counter just got busted. Wow, amazing. Mech inf, 1.2 clicks, 350, north, inbound. Yeah, I got him. BTR on road disabled. BTR by hills destroyed. BTR left side hills, 1 sec, destroyed. BTR road hit again. God, just stay down. My camera's fucking up. Perfect. Please keep fucking track of your ammo. I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned World War I way. BTR left side disabled. Handshakes, you owe me a soda. BTR left side rear hit. Now we start walking up the dismounts. Wait, indicated right side, hit it again. Oh yeah, he's done. Okay, I count all mech inf targets down. Nice work, MP3. Wait, hold on. Damn, that dude's on fire, holy shit. Damn, he really is. Poor bastard. Come on, we need to keep moving. Amber March to Lodestone. Moving to waypoint Echo. Papa 1 Foxtrot secured. Enemy mech inf support force in-op destroyed. Over.
Lodestone to Amber March, received. Landings at Apollo Beach are underway and on schedule to meet up with Papa 1 Foxtrot. Maintain advance as possible. We are looking at alternative solutions to supply issue. Over.
Amber March to Lodestone. Received. Out. I still don't really understand. The Yangs, weren't they working with the Russians? Now the Turks and Russians are fighting, or... Shh. Something just popped up on the radar. Tanks, 600, 246, west. We found our armor. They're coming south on the highway. Get in ambush position. Open fire when I do. Understood. Time to use those ATGMs I was saving. Hit the second vehicle once the lead is down. Just a little more. Hold. Let him get a little further in. Now! Okay, next.
Get on.
Reinforce charging it. Hit them. Fucking hit them.
Hit 4's gun.
Oof. Fuck, that was tense.
Count 4 down.
Amber march to Lodestone. Enemy armor ×4. Hit past waypoint Foxtrot. Phase 1 objective complete. Out.
Hit the dismounts with the MG.
I know you don't like it. Remember the training. AUGS 1 and 2, OHKO. AUGS 3 on cleanup.
There's only the 2 of us now.
Who knows how they knew to hit us back in the Ukraine? Maybe they got lucky. Maybe their target was our target, and they just made the most of the situation. Maybe they watched our airlift move in, just waited for us to be worn down. Used the Russians as a damage sponge to soak up our attacks, and then hit us when our back was turned and we thought we had them.
We just don't know, do we? And probably won't until 5 or 10 years after all this.
Either way, it changes nothing. We fight here and we fight now.
How's the road ahead look?
How much ammo you got left?
I don't know. Not a lot. Is it bad?
I see a shitload of Russian armor, just waiting to kill us dead in a big crossfire. Those Turkish tanks and forces back there are running as much as they were attacking. Amber march to Lodestone. With 6 enemy armor with mech inf at Waypoint Hotel. We are rerouting via Hotel 2 to Papa 2 India. Be advised. Out.
Lodestone to Amber March. Received. Out.
So now what?
Considering our supply fuckery, we take the long road around to Papa 2 India.
That means the salt flats through the swamps.
Yep.
We're gonna be sitting fucking ducks. You see that fast mover?
Uh-huh.
I don't need to tell you the IFF isn't coming back as friendly.
Nope.
It's gonna suck, isn't it?
New plan. Don't take your foot off the gas, okay? We need to get to Papa 2 India.
It's coming back around, Amber 1.
Don't worry, if it had PGMs, we would already be dead. Thankfully, the Russians don't have any to spare at the moment, and rockets will set off the fire warning detector.
Yes, but what if it happens to use dump bombs? Even if we jump, our boost only lasts a minute at best.
Then I hope your sense of timing is as good as mine.
He's rolling in.
On my mark, Amber 3, get ready. Jump now.
I feel that in my teeth. Amber 1, he's coming back around again. That's right, asshole. Take your 2,000 pounds of explosives and fuck right off.
Keep it together. Past Waypoint Gulf. We need to keep moving to the coast.
I got mixed light armor and mech inf up ahead.
Okay, looks like we need to cut through. Engage Amber 3.
Roger, Amber 1. Advancing. Infantry, engaging with MG. Mop up and push through, Amber 1.
Wait, hold on, is that what I think it is?
No, it couldn't be.
Oh, baby, yes! Long way turned out okay. No fuel, but hey, we still got plenty of that. Amber March to Lodestone. Supplies located near Waypoint Hotel 2. Repeat, ammunition in sight. Beginning 5-minute combat loading, then advancing to Papa 2 India. Over.
Lodestone to Amber March. Fantastic. We're slightly behind schedule, but proceed with advance as possible. Over.
Amber March to Lodestone. Wilco, out.
Okay, that's the solar plant past the swamp. Papa 2 India is in sight.
Don't get bogged down here. Keep moving. We're almost at Objective 2.
Friggin' infantry in here with us.
Then run them over! Of course. I say not to get bogged down, so we get fucking bogged down. Amazing. Amber March to Lodestone. Give us a minute and 30 maybe. We're kinda getting stuck here.
I'm being engaged by something. There's light armor hidden here.
For fuck's sake, 1 sec. He's done. Keep moving. Amber March to Lodestone. Arrival Papa 2 India. Waypoint India. Out.
Lodestone to Amber March. Received. Out.
Finally. Ultimates get here. Italian force to Amber March. Take position on left flank and help us repel distant attack. Enemy armor is 600 meters south, cresting the hill west.
Let's get to work.
Okay, A3, slot in on the left of the solar plants. Use those trees and bushes for some cover.
Got it.
Tank, 580, 353, north, indicated.
We found him. He's smoking.
Tank, 560, again, right behind the last.
Identified. Engaging.
I think that APC is trying to hit us. Hit those infantry with the autocannon. We'll fire an ATG out. Fast mover inbound, 0 degrees north.
I see him. Hold on. Watch this. Not so hot now, are you?
Wow.
Hold on. That's a twofer.
Ha! Hell of a fucking shot. Whew, okay, we're gonna slowly push out whatever's left. What a goddamn shot. Holy shit.
Understood.
Surviving light armor 600, 323 north indicated.
Nah, you smoked them all again.
Lodestone to Amber March. Apollo beachhead secure. Eastern thrust advancing and has destroyed enemy armor at Waypoint Foxtrot. Ajax landing underway. Western thrust still green. Secure Papa 2 India. Out.
Italian force to Amber March. The main attack has been broken. We are driving stragglers back. We can resupply you. Come to the western solar plant gate. Over.
Amber March to Italian force, we hear you, out. Come on, maybe we'll even get some MREs.
God, I hope. I'm starving.
Lodestone to Amber March. Landings are unopposed at Ajax Beach. With the Rush. Proceed upon completion of resupply to Papa 3 Bravo via waypoint Juliet, Kilo, Lima.
Amber March to Lodestone. Wilco out.
You're going to the British pockets, right?
Yeah, we gotta help him out.
That won't be easy. Our scouts spotted the main Russian landing zone and ships north of here. Our navy, with the US, Greek and French, bottled them there.
What's the situation like over at the British pocket?
The Russian ships are out of land attack missiles, but one of them is bombarding with the deck gun, a frigate or something. It doesn't sound good. The British pull back, but the Russians have been hitting every village around the landing site.
Look, that's what's left of the British pocket over there.
They are just getting pummeled. We need to do something.
You got some anti-ship missiles hidden away on you?
No.
Unless...
What?
Come on, we'll divert through Rapaniti Village.
But why would people make things worse? When the world is going through a hard time, why would people choose now to fight and not band together?
When people let fear drive men's short-sighted actions, people with power fear losing it. They fear a decline in their luxury and standard of living. They let that fear control them, especially at the worst of times.
Look at this mess. You can't stop this even with these machines. Why do you really pilot your machine?
Because I hoped it would be a force for good, a force for better to change this world.
We did help, didn't we? We stopped Syria from getting worse. We helped in Africa. In that village on the island in South Asia.
Yes, we did help a lot, didn't we? But we also shook hands with the devil a few times.
But did you really expect a perfect machine? Something that would never run into the ugliness of this world?
No, I guess that was a bit too wishful, wasn't it?
We destroyed a lot, killed a lot of soldiers, just like the Yegs killed Amber 2. But we also saved lives, civilian lives. Maybe that's good enough?
I think it has to be. It must be. We're going to help them.
British forces?
New plan. We have fuel, we have ammo. We have these machines. It's time to use them for something good. Time to take the initiative. Amber March to Lodestone. We are retasking to hit naval targets threatening advance in the British pocket. First, we find a weak link in their perimeter defenses. One of the roads to the landing site lightly guarded. We hit it hard and fast and blow right through it.
It's right over this hill.
Next, we light up a few targets, get them into a panic. Don't slow down, try to hit a bunch of their radars as well, to blind them. for his main gun. Main gun down.
Roger.
After its gun is down, I'll dump my rockets at it to try to saturate its seawings. You might not fire at all to avoid hitting the landing trips. When that happens, hit its radar with your ATGMs.
Hit on sensors.
Okay, final phase, target the bridge.
It's smoking. Did we get it?
Yeah, it's disabled. Get ready to pull back and...
Holy shit, we took it out? How's that possible? The whole thing just went up.
There's no way we did enough damage. How did it...
Lodestone to Amber March. Friendly air says they'll be buying you around next bar crawl. That ship still had SAMs, but you hit its radar and kept it occupied long enough for them to finish it off. Great work, boys. Our main force is retaking the airport.
Amber March to Lodestone. Received. Papa 3 Bravo should be free to withdraw to our advance now. Proceeding to final resupply point and waypoint Mike out.
So this is it, huh?
Yep. We break through the last of the enemy tank lines with our friendly armor. Then their HQ is a straight shot.
Stalker to Lodestone. Bridge demolition complete. Half their armor is stuck good by waypoint Victor. Out.
Lodestone to Amber March. UAV confirms enemy armor in foothills. Be advised.
Received. Lodestone out.
This is Jotner 1 to Amber March. We have confirmed the IFF transponders of the Turkish Jagdpanther are somewhere in the mountains. Probably holding the last line of defense by the wind turbine farms around the HQ.
Amber March to Jotner March. Received. Thank you. Good luck.
Jotner March to Amber March. Same to you. Out.
Lodestone to Amber March. The jamming is pretty bad beyond this point. After you break through, you'll be on your own. Form up with the armor and nail this thing.
Maintain formation. Advance the fire, then sweep those left-hand hills.
Received. Lodestone. Amber March out. Okay, Amber 3. Nice and tidy now. Let the main armor engage along the plane, then we flank and break through.
Watch the spacing. Second platoon, mind the Leo 2s. Gunner, laser range for 1100. Load Sabo.
Let's do this.
Okay, begin flank.
Contact, open fire, first platoon, second platoon, ready for...
Tank 550, 300 indicated.
Identified. Hammering.
Hold still, you. Got him.
I see him. He's burning.
Hit him again! Okay, the mechs have him pinned. Advance that hill line.
Next unit left.
Firing.
Next. Once more with feeling.
That's another down.
Okay, the armor is driving them back.
That whole platoon is done. I'm advancing. That's another for me.
Yeah, nice shot. That was a long one. They're in shambles. Moving to our exit.
Nice, I'm almost done here.
Second platoon, move up. Left side, 300 meters. Watch the stragglers. Lamray actual to Lodestone. Enemy armor is in up. Engaging survivors. The mix are through. Repeat, Amber March is through.
Okay, Amber 3. I'm waiting up in the pass. Whenever you're ready.
I'm here.
Amber March to Lodestone. Moving to final objective. Out.
Lodestone to Amber March. You are entering the jamming zone, and we are losing reception in those hills. Proceed as possible. Good luck, Amber March. We're counting on you.
Look at this mess.
What are these? What happened here?
This is what's left of the Russians who tried to push into the Turkish-controlled mountains.
What are those things, though?
Russian unmanned ground combat vehicles.
What? Why did they deploy these?
Because they were desperate. These things are just extra scrap. The Yags ate them for lunch. Come on, let's keep moving.
This is Helios to Amber March. Do you read me?
We, read you, Helios. What's going on? Over.
It's not much, but here's a lax little gift. Some AGM-114Ls. Your HIMAX should be compatible. Sorry we couldn't get you anything else. Or fuel. Over.
This'll do nicely. Out. Combat resupply. Reload these things and move out in 90 seconds.
Got it.
Okay, here's the plan. As soon as we close in, you break behind cover. Use the hills. I'll draw their fire, and you try to nail them with the 120.
Are you sure you can handle it? Can you do it?
My whole life has led me to this. I have no other option.
Got it. Hope we can do this.
Don't worry, we got a score to settle. I got something. Break now and engage only after I merge with them. That's right, assholes, I'm here. Come and get me. 3 contacts E3, I'm prioritizing far right first. The pea shooters aren't gonna do shit. Fuck, the missile lost its track.
Hold on, Amber 1. I'm almost in position.
Missile away. Hit! Yes! First contact is dropping, there's only 2 left.
Opening fire.
grabbed it. Hold still, hold still, hold still! Come on! Yes! Hit on second contact, but he's still up. I'll run evasive, I'm pissing through fuel here. Unsighted. Hold still, you fucker. One hit. Two hit, he's locked up. That's three, asshole. Yeehaw! Only the third one left, I'm closing with missiles. Come on and die, you SOB. Fuck, he flared. That's a hit, but he's still moving. I've got 2 shots left. Come on, come on. Yes! Adios, you bastard. He's smoking. Is he going down? He's smoldering. His ammo's cooking off. He's trailing smoke. Okay from that hit. I'm coming over now. I see where number 2 went down. He's finished. I see flames shooting out of the main body. That's right, asshole. Not so tough when we jump you, huh? I put 3 120s in him. He's fucking dead. Okay, coming down to you now. I'm all out of gas and running on fumes here, Ember 3.
Amber March, can you hear me? We have their HQ squawking at an evac. You need to get there and hit them before they escape.
Go get him, Ember 3. I'll be fine. Well, I might puke, actually, but anyways. Lodestone, anytime you want to send over a fresh blast of the Arnold blower, feel free. I'm sweating a storm. I think the eggs hit the AC.
See what we can do. Last enemy air defenses are done. Rescue bird will be over to you in 15. Hold tight, Amber 1.
Amber 3 to Lodestone. Enemy HQ in sight. Enemy evac craft down, eliminating final resistance. Great work, Amber 3, you did good.
And so, this story from that long ago time draws to its end. Of course, Amber 1's view can't capture the whole scale of that time and that war. But then again, no single persons ever truly can. For Erdogan, the democratic institutions he had strengthened, the same which had supported him and saved him from the attempted military coup, turned against him. His largely costly war, in its losses in Syria and the Aegean, was a failure. His economic policy also backfired massively, as the debt spiral Turkey was under soared inflation day by day. He was eventually deposed from power by a coalition of younger politicians with military backing. Erdogan and his loyalists disappeared, many in tow. As for Russia, the war they started in the Ukraine economically devastated their country for years afterwards. While it was not the end of Russia per se, the blow to its image from stiff Ukrainian resistance marked an empire rotting from the inside out. For his military expansionism, Putin was rewarded with a Europe driven only closer together by a common enemy. The amount of bridges he burned with his colossal miscalculation cannot be accounted. The rest were flooded out by Ukrainian defenders. By the signing of the Second Congress of Vienna peace treaty, many other hardliners and loyalists likewise seemed to evaporate from Russia to any place they could escape to. Of course, this wasn't the end of war, neither the end of history, not even close. The system's collapse had been avoided, but only narrowly. This disaster was not something ever solved permanently. So long as civilization continues, the sleeping beast waits outside the gates. Climate, disease, war, drought. These cycles carried on, and still carry on. Only we, the people alive now, can choose to respect this world and each other. No music lulls the beast to slumber like the harmony of civilization. No, this was merely the end of Amber 1's story. Well, mostly. There are rumors of one final event.
approaching launch time.
Okay, this Type 19 gun was derived from the old high-mag concepts. High rate of fire from telescoping rounds. But the barrel won't survive much more than 100 shots.
Good thing I only have 91 rounds to fire anyways.
I'm serious. The heat stress fracture setting in will make the gun unusable in just a few hours.
I only need 10 minutes. Is he here?
Yes, we tracked his last flight in yesterday. Most of the other rats that fled their sinking ships are here as well.
And the defenders?
Wagner, PMCs, Blackwater types. It's a veritable fortress.
Good, so no holding back against this scum. How close can we get?
Our blackmailed oligarch's transport ship will get you within 900 meters of the island. You may have to get creative.
Perfect.
Nautilus and Nemo will pick you up off the island in the north. You have a 10, maybe 15-minute window. His plane will be taking off soon. Good luck.
Let's do this! Others will rise, as those who came before us did, and those who will come after. The precious life of this earth, of we who live, of the plants and beasts, of the cycles of rain and sun. How dare anyone turn these gifts to ash? And so, here we are. Your heart beats, and you wake up each morning. Things keep going. No reason to be bitter now. It'll only distract you from still keeping on, from cutting into the challenges to come. Leap into the future. Take hold of the lightning.
Thunderbolt 1, his plane's about to take off.
This is for the people in that village, for all those who died in your pointless war, for Amber too. Not even for truth. This is for justice.
This is Nautilus. Thunderbolt is on board, coming home.
Received, Nemo. Mission accomplished.